Hey everybody, I wanted to make a video about a Bitcoin trading platform that I use. It's called QuadrigaCX. They are based in Canada, just like me, and I think they're really easy to use, especially for beginners like me. I'm not an expert in cryptocurrencies, just a tiny little bit, but I thought I wanted to share this with you. I do have an ulterior motive. I do have a referral link in the description below, so if you do want to sign up for this, I ask that you use that link. And that just gives me about 10% commission from QuadrigaCX. That's just like a little bit of kickback, a little support, for this channel. But yeah, I really like this. I think that this is probably one of the better options for, especially Canadian Bitcoin traders. I don't know much about the outside world, but I think especially if you are in Canada or North America, I think this is a really good option. I just really like the way that you can transfer between, fiat currencies like Canadian dollars to certain cryptocurrencies, and you can see their features over here. Pretty reasonable trading fee. They got Bitcoin, ETHEREUM, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and they also have Bitcoin Gold as well. So you make an account. Go to the dashboard here. Now, with all of these Bitcoin exchanges, you have to verify who you are. So when you do sign up, put your real information, put your actual address, do all of that. That's really important because they have to verify who you are. That's really important. So they verified me via Equifax, right, to actually make sure I am who I am. And again, this is because there's real money being exchanged here. This isn't some kind of a video game or anything like that. And just on a side note, again, whenever you're trading cryptocurrencies, you have to understand, like anything, there are risks absolutely involved. So it's not like an automatic making money. There are days where Bitcoin is going to go down like $2,000 like within an hour or something like that. It's a very volatile market, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, so you also have to, I haven't done this yet, but they want some ID and address verification. They want like a photo of your actual driver's license, a utility bill or something like that to prove your address. Again, all this is to prove who you are, and a picture of you holding it just like this, this figure over here. And you do that. It takes about 3 to 5 days because an actual human person ensures who you are. It's important to do this with accuracy, because if you don't, then you might run into problems where you'll make a lot of money, you want to withdraw it, but you can't. The money's being held up in the accounts because of these verification issues. So again, this is like a real bank account. You're not going to try to fake information there, and you're not really doing anything shady, so you got really nothing much to hide in this particular case. Keep in mind though, it is, it's not like public information. Again, they just need this information to verify who you are so they can actually send you real money. So I'm just going to jump into the dashboard. So I made this account. I have a little bit of money in it. I do like to diversify. But just so you know, I have some just to kind of show you how this whole thing works. Right now I have it set to ETHEREUM dollars, the Canadian dollars, but let's just go Bitcoin. Let's just play around with that since everyone recognizes that. I have some Canadian dollars. Here's your wallets over here. Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ether, whatever it is. There's different ways to fund these. Let's say I have Bitcoin somewhere else in a different, maybe I bought it at a different market, or I have some in an old computer or something like that. You can fund it, and you can send Bitcoin to the wallet address that it gives you here, or a QR code. It all does confirmations for you and things like that. Make sure you read these warnings so that you don't accidentally send the wrong type of currency. I'll leave that up there if you guys want to send me Bitcoin. Muchly appreciated. And you can withdraw Bitcoin as well by sending it to a different wallet. Okay. It's pretty much along the similar lines for the rest of them. I'm just going to go to the Canadian dollars and we'll talk about how to fund it. So let's say you have some money. How do you change that into a Bitcoin, for example? How do you buy it? Well, here you have many different options. This is what I really like about this exchange. You can actually just Interact e-transfer, Interact online. You can straight up do a bank wire, or you can use this service called Crypto Capital. Admittedly, I don't know much about this, but apparently, is something to look into if you're interested as well. And they also have these vouchers as well. Again, I don't know much about these, but I do know about these, and this is one way that you can actually take money straight from your bank account and wire it to these folk, and then you'll have Canadian funds in your balance here. So I have just $7. I think I just sold a bit of Bitcoin gold or something. And so what I have here is this form. If I click on it, it'll just put the maximum amount here. It'll tell you how much Bitcoin you can get for it and what the price is for it. Now, they take fees, but since it's only $7, I'll just buy Bitcoin, and voila, I have Bitcoin, right? Now, the Bitcoin price might change at some point, and then you'll want to sell Bitcoin. I'll just keep it there for now, but so you guys can see, I have no Canadian dollars left, but this type of Bitcoin. So now you wait for the price to go up, and then you can sell it back again, and then you'll go back to Canadian dollars. So that's it. And then you have a summary of just some of the trades that you have here. You can just refer to this and see, okay, well, this is what I bought it at. If I click it again, oh, price went down. I lost a bit of money. That's okay. This stuff is very volatile. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. If let's say I have some Ethereum. I put some Ethereum in this wallet. You just click on it. That sells the maximum amount, and you can see it tells you how much it is. If I sell it, that's how this amount is what I'll have in my Canadian dollars now. Really simple. Again, this is the average Ethereum price, right? I would say this is probably, this option right here, just doing that is probably the best way for you to trade. Especially if you're a beginner, not like a day trader or anything like that. Look, I'm going to go back to my Bitcoin here. Click on that again. Okay, price went down, but I'm just going to sell it. Just, you know, oh, well, that's the minimum amount. I can't really do much about that. So what I'll just do, I'll just buy Ether with all my Bitcoin, I guess. So I just have more Ether. So again, you can see how I did that. And there was kind of an error. I couldn't sell all my Bitcoin because it was too little. But in any case, if I wanted to sell it, I could sell it. Ethereum to Canadian dollars. I can sell it, and that's how much money I would have in my Canadian bank account. Let's say I do have that money. How do I take it out now and spend it and buy a new Lamborghini? I can just do withdraw, and then here they give you options again, similar to how you fund your account. Express bank transfer, Interac e-transfer. They can deliver cash, apparently, and they have these different options. Keep in mind the fees as well, and the time frame as well as that. And also make sure, you know, when you want to do an e-Interac transfer, they're going to make sure, okay, is this who you are? Are you who you say you are? Look at your different verifications. I'm not able to do this until I do that whole ID and address verification. But that, I'm just telling you guys just for the sake of how it works. So we'll probably return an error again, net amount, and you can actually just send an email. And boom, you actually have, right, let's say I had about $500, you know, it'll actually tell you what the fees are to do that. So really simple. That's what I really like about this this exchange. If you go into the trade option here, you can see what people are buying, the actual people are buying and selling it for. So when you want to sell it to the highest bidder, right? When you want to buy, from the guy who's offering for the least amount of money. You can just click on it and we'll just do that. Except I don't have that much, so you just click on your maximum amount and you can just sell for exactly that price, right? If, for example, let's say I want to sell Ethereum, let's just do something ridiculous, like for $10,000. Then I'll put sell, I'll put a current sell order when or if the price of Ethereum reaches $10,000, it will sell it to the first person who puts that price down over here. All right. So this is a bit more complicated. It's a bit more complicated than the dashboard over here. But again, you know, you can look at the discrepancy of the prices, and you know, trading is really trying to take advantage of that as well. So you know, you have these different just telling you what the most recent trades are. Some other information like the actual market overview. Again, you can change all your views here about Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, and gold as well. You could we'll click on live trades, so you get a bit of more of a focused view. It takes a while to load, right? As well, so you can see that candle. Candle view. See the volume. I can't profess, an expertise on how this kind of works. This is more for like, day traders, people trying to make, maybe a quick buck off of cryptocurrencies. But this information is, quite useful. You can see how the prices are in a given, time frame. All right. So that's basically it. That's just a general overview. If you do create an account, you can kind of play around with it and kind of see what's going on. I haven't quite used this as much yet. Again, I don't have all of my cryptocurrencies on here. Sometimes you have a wallet on a USB drive or in another exchange or so. I've showed you guys how to do that, how to fund. Let's say I have Bitcoin somewhere else. You just send it to this address and it'll go here. I don't think they take any fees for that. So that's pretty good. Something again to consider. And yeah, so that's basically it. If you guys have any questions at all, if you guys want to just have a discussion about trading cryptocurrencies, Ethereum right now is fire. It's been going up quite steadily as of late. And the price just went down. But that's cryptocurrencies for you. So yeah, so leave your comments on the leave your comments below. If you guys, again, I appreciate if you use the referral link if you want to sign up for this. You get, I'll just be really transparent about it. But this is my referral link right here. They got some rules. But if you guys use this link, and I'll put it there, I get about 10% of all trading fees from any user who signs up using this. So it's just a great way to support my channel. It's maybe a nice way to say thank you. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I'd like to thank you for your time today. All right, happy trading.